climate change movement is going to make a lot of people mad, not in this room, but in my circles, okay? It is just part of this global degrowth movement. It is an illusion, okay? Tell you a couple, you want to talk about facts? Follow the science. Okay, let's follow the science, let's follow the facts. How many, you think about climate change, why do we care about climate change if for none other reason than the impact that it has on human beings? We're going to talk about the impact it has on human beings. Let's measure that impact. One thing you might start with is the death rate from climate-related disasters, okay? This is internationally undisputed. You won't hear it, but nobody's going to dispute this fact. For every 100 people that died of a climate-related disaster in the year 1920, how many of them died in the year 2020? 1, okay? 98 to 99% reduction in climate-related disaster death rate. Why is that? Was it through the use of less fossil fuels? No, it was powered by fossil fuels through the buildings and the heating systems and the temperature and the cooling systems and the temperature control systems that we have. And by the way, this one makes a lot of people mad. 8 times as many people die of actually the wrong temperature related deaths, right? Cold temperature rather than warm temperatures. And the best answer to all temperature related deaths is actually more abundant access to, you guessed it, fossil fuels. So you want to have the fact-based debate about the science, the WHO technocratic class, great, let's have it. Let's talk about human impact. But what this is really lurking beneath, what is lurking beneath this agenda is not only that it's neutral to human flourishing, but that it is actually anti-human at its core. My friend Alex Epstein speaks about this brilliantly. It is a global degrowth movement that isn't a conspiracy theory. And you'll hear this term bandied about a lot, conspiracy theory. There's one version of the conspiracy theory that's like the kind you watch in a movie where people are actually getting together in a smoke-filled room and then plotting it out and then foisting it on you. It doesn't happen that way in the real world, not most of the time. It's what I call emergent conspiracy. It's the same facts laid out, and it just happens in slow motion in plain sight. It's not even hiding. I'll give you one of them right now. Is if you imagine that we were in that conference room before, okay? Closed door, no windows. Imagine we were the CEOs of Exxon, Shell, ConocoPhillips, BP, and you know, pick your favorite 5th biggest energy company in the world. Okay, pick a U.S. energy company, Marathon Energy. And we decided behind closed doors, cigars-filled room, that we were going to slash oil production and then prices spike at the pump as a result. That would be the conspiracy that we would arrest people over. It's price fixing, classic antitrust violation. But now, go to the front page of the Climate Action 100 Plus network. Okay, it's $68 trillion worth of asset managers that have signed a pledge. It's on the front page of their website that they're committing to effectively pressure those firms and firms like them to do the same thing. That's not a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy reality. It's just an emergent reality that's actually the way the conspiracy presents itself in the real world. And again, I come back to knowledge is actually our source of empowerment. We don't need to do it. It's not through violence. It's not through physical force. We empower ourselves with that knowledge. But you're right, just like the other side I said in the answer to the woke question, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's the first step to our path forward.